How goes the family? Welcome back to Larry's Anything Goes. Hopefully you guys are having a great and exceptional day. It is Friday, last day of the week, so last word of the day of the week. Fifth word of the day of the new year, so it's all good. Today's word of the day is resist. It stands for to strive or work against, to remain firm against. Any of us that's worth our grain of salt, do our best to strive and work against anything that doesn't serve us in a good, positive way. We resist the things that doesn't help us become better, doesn't help us ensure that other people become better. That's an everyday struggle for most regular working people. I mean, we're just regular people in general. Because especially in today's world, you got so much nonsense and minutia, malarkey, as they would say, that's out there, especially all over social media, that it just makes it very much more interesting to see if anybody can even. That's why it's looked down upon for anybody to even conduct themselves in a classy manner nowadays. I think more people who even try to do that, is people who speak like they read books, engage in intelligent conversations, take a shower. I think we live in times where when people present themselves in that manner, they're always looked down upon because they're trying to portray something that is pure. And there's nothing that's 100% pure. We see that nowadays, regardless if it's a preacher, a politician, a celebrity. Everybody has their faults. People are going to be people. This whole put a person on a pedestal and act like they're supposed to be perfect nonsense is just complete BS. And it makes me laugh nowadays that people try to do that. But it actually makes me laugh, and it kind of blows me at the same time when people do go out of the way to not try to act like they're perfect, but to present themselves in a decent manner, decent, respectable manner. I remember last year there was a young lady who went viral because, beautiful young lady, I think she lived in Houston, Texas. She worked at Home Depot, like somebody in their early 20s. And she was getting flack because she actually... she had her Christian beliefs. Nothing wrong with that. I mean, you believe what you believe. You don't believe what you don't believe. I don't care as long as you're not trying to kill and rape anybody. My mindset is do what you do. And she would actually conduct herself in a professional manner, actually somewhat sophisticated in a day and era where a lot of young women don't want to be sophisticated at all. Because everybody, tries to look homely and ratchet as much as, the roll out of bed look is really in, as the one gentleman said, we're in a leave no female behind generation where, men are basically at the point where they don't care. They'll sleep with anything. If it's got two legs and it walks, they don't care. They do what they do. It is what it is because they don't want to work hard for it. So they'll take anything that they can get. But at the end of the day, so I commend people who try to conduct themselves in a professional manner, look like they take a shower, sound like they actually engage in intelligent conversation on a regular basis. Nothing but love and respect to the younger generation that does that. Today's quote of the day is by Mr. Katt Williams. If you've not seen Katt Williams' rant on Shannon Sharp's Club Shay Shay, it is all that, and I love it, and because he just told the truth. The one thing that I've always loved about Katt Williams, you can love him or hate him. The man's always been authentic, and he's always been real. And in a world where everybody, and I mean everybody's, even including myself, is constantly clout chasing, he's just a man that keeps it real. And I respect that because we are living in an era where it's a dying species of men who conduct themselves in a realistic manner and are just straight no chasing. All right, I rock with that generation of men because that's a dying thing nowadays. Now we have the Poindexter, overly introverted generation because on a lot of men, the only way they want to really communicate is via social media or video games. Kind of sad. Nothing wrong with doing that because I do it. But if that's the only way you're going to do that, then, I mean, do conduct yourself in life and whatnot. Then when you have to deal with a human being, and when you come off as being socially awkward, society looks at you like you're creepy. So Katt Williams says genius is often called crazy. They've always called him crazy. But crazy is never called genius. So you have to just put out the work and let the chips fall where they may. And that's exactly what he's done on Shannon Sharp's Club Shay Shay. And I think the chips are falling exactly where they're supposed to be. And that's why when you have your genius in this world, don't let the world stop you. Get out there and get it in. Don't tell people, don't let the world cut your creative juices. Because trust me, 100% conformity in any time in life usually brings about a lot of misery. All right. So now, these are great tippy things. Like, share, and subscribe. Have a great day. I might go live this week. The goal is to go live on Sunday. And I will go more in depth in regards to what Katt Williams had to say verbatim and just go from there. But as I always say, or as the hat says, make money moves, or you're going to live like a fool. Take care.